All right, so I'm sure most people are aware of the laugh that Bert Kreischer does. It's like a high-pitched squeal noise, and it's pretty annoying, but just recently, it's gotten even more annoying. He's taken it to a whole nother level somehow. I didn't think it was possible, but this man was somehow making noises I've never heard a human make before. It's like he's trying to have the most outrageous laugh possible, and I think some of these comedians are more focused on their laugh than just trying to be funny or saying something funny. They just think the laugh's gonna do it, and I guess it kind of does work for Bert. I mean, he uploaded this as its own video, just saying the hardest I've ever laughed. So the video is really all about him. It's just, hey, come hear me do some crazy laugh. And they're watching some clip of a comedian on stage telling a joke, and then he falls off stage in the middle of his act, and then Bert just goes off and laughs for like 2 minutes straight with this high-pitched squealing noise. And I don't know if it's real or not. I think he's exaggerating it. He's got to be. How could this be a real laugh? I mean, people can control themselves more than this. And he also has guests on the podcast. He has Legion of Skanks on there. So 3 other guys have to sit there listening to Bert make this ear-piercing noise. And they're trying to like say stuff, and they can barely get any words in because Bert's laugh is just way too loud. And I'm surprised they don't call him out, honestly. Like, they call out Brendan Schaub all the time. They're not afraid to call out other comedians. But I don't know how they let this slide. I mean, somebody needs to address this and be like, dude, can you please just take it down a notch? This is getting to be ridiculous.
And I've come to the realization, I've been talking to one, that I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
I've watched it 10 times. It's never not funny.
He'll never be that funny again. He'll never do better than that.
That is his Led Zeppelin 4.
If he can do that 10 more times.
Play it again so you can see it from the beginning.
I've been talking about that. I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
The thud.
I don't think it's that gay.
Perfect fucking set acid. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Oh, do it again.
Like having little adventures with some freaky Chicago girls. And I've come to the realization, I've been talking to one, that I don't think pegging is necessarily that gay.
Dude, by the end of the word gay, he knows he's eating.
The timing.
Perfect.
What a line. What a line to fall off and not get to resolve.
Yeah. He goes, I don't think pegging's that gay. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, so I don't know how he's making those noises. And it sounds like it probably hurts. Like, it sounds like it would hurt your voice to talk like that. And people in the comments, they're comparing it to dial-up internet. They say it sounds like a balloon leaking air. Somebody said their dogs start barking when they heard it. I mean, that clip was funny that they reacted to, but it was not that funny. Jesus. And once he starts laughing, you forget what you're even watching. Like, you forget what the clip was. Like, why is he laughing again? Like, you're just all freaked out, like how crazy his laugh is. It doesn't even seem like it's real. It seems like that video is probably edited, but I don't think it is. He's actually making those noises. And again, I wish somebody called him out here. Like, somebody needs to. This is getting out of hand. Maybe Joe Rogan. He would be the one to do it, probably. I don't think he's called him out for the laugh at all, but for other things, he definitely has. One of the best is when Joe told him to shut the F up, and Bert was like in shock. He didn't know what hit him. So maybe one day Joe would call him out for the laugh, but Legion of Skanks, they had the perfect opportunity here. I mean, this is probably the worst one I've ever heard from Bert, and these guys seem like the guys that would probably bring it up, but I guess not. I mean, they had to think that laugh was ridiculous. It sounded like they could have been laughing at it too, or they're just laughing because there's really nothing else to do. Like, if Bert's sitting there making this insanely loud laugh and you can barely even talk, like, you kind of got to sit there just laughing awkwardly. So I feel like they should have said something, because now this clip's going viral too, and people are just like, oh god, Bert's laugh again. And it could have gone viral for a better reason if they called him out. If they called him out, then people would have been like, yes, finally somebody is telling Bert to shut up. Like, more people need to say this to him. So I don't know, maybe they'll talk about it on their show or something, or maybe they don't even care. Maybe I'm just being a hater here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you think his laugh is real, if you think it's over the top, if you think they should have called him out, if you think it's not that big of a deal. And then hit the like button, then check out my Patreon. I just posted a video on there. There's a bunch of videos on there. And then hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.